Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with the Silent Age. We're going to be starting Chapter 5, The Corpse. Now inside the hospital, Joe hopes to find the time traveler and hopefully learn more. So, we're basically at the beginning, so let's just continue. Alright, so we have a garage here. There's no power. Question for me is, are we going to need power at some point? And a corpse. I guess I can sit there making engine noises with my mouth while imagining I'm going somewhere really fast. It's the remains of an ambulance driver or mechanic. It's impossible to tell, really. Poor guy. What's it like? Looks like someone is changing the tire. If I can just find some tools to finish the job, the ambulance could really prove useful. Interesting. Okay. So we're possibly driving out. Really? The battery... Can that happen? I don't imagine so, but... Do I want to open it now? The garage is now open. The tank sounds full. I just need to reattach that wheel before the mechanic comes back. Okay. It's locked. Alright. Either way, I just realized the policeman and the painter are standing out front. So it's best that we don't. Okay. Tire iron here. Right, let's... So, office door B, that's locked. Okay, this one isn't locked though. Vision test. Another E, another E, it's an E. They should really mix up the letters. It's way too easy to cheat on these tests. Unless that's supposed to be an M. It's today's date. It's Monday, May 17th. Kind of looks like an upside down tree. Sometimes I wonder if that's how doctors see people. Jars are stuck, but I can't imagine what I would need from it anyway. Bingo, these are the patient file, and of course the cabinet is locked. Oh, wow, okay. Well, keys aren't here. Gaping hole in the floor. Did we just jump? Oh. Wait, scissors. I don't know what I need that for, but scissors. Ow. How are you... Seriously. How did you cut yourself on it? Why would you grab the sharp side? Okay. And voila. We have ourselves... Old man. He's dead. It was a long shot, but I kind of hope he had somehow survived. There's only one way to get answers now, I guess. I need to find out where he lives. Well, lived. Name tag. Reginald Lambert, no address. They probably don't put stuff like that on these tags. There's a file number too. If I can find this guy's medical file, I should be able to get his address. Okay. Isn't this the jar that we... Spotlight. Assuming this is locked, but I just want to double check. Yeah. Locked from the outside. Broken X-ray board. And there's a corpse behind me. The glass is broken, but the bulb is in there seems fine. I wonder if they still work. If only the power wasn't out. Cables. Oh, wait.
Wow.
Oh, hey. A key. It's a key. A little small to be a door key. One minute he's alive, next a pile of bones. Excuse me, I want to sneeze there. Okay, doctor, we're just going to. It's inside some guy, obviously, but I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Most of it looks like really bad balloon animals. He seems very focused. I better not disturb him. Okay. Oh, ambulance. Ambulance. Yes. Yes, please. Thank you. We're just going to walk our way up. Ah, so this leads down there. Well, my question... Okay. Let's grab these files.
Hey.
Bingo. These are patient files, and of course the cabinet is... Did I not use the key? Okay. Need the right number to find them. Wait, didn't I grab the... Hey, head down. Thought I grabbed it. Oh, he just looked at it. And then the second time he grabs it, right? Yes. For a guy. Oh, I have to cut it off, that's why. Okay. Sorry, oopsies, let's... Okay, now let's...
Nice.
Okay, Jackpot Lambert's medical file has an address on it. Went into La Grove, Lake Crichton. That's pretty far out of town. I'll need a ride. Okay, we need to... Oh, those guys aren't aren't out at front. Okay. Let's get this... Alright. That should be it.
Here, out on the road, everything seems so normal. Same moon, same night sky. After an hour of driving, it's easy to forget all about that dead world back there. How could Lambert have survived, though? If he came from the future, how did he not die along with everybody else? I just saw his body in the morgue. Now I'm driving out to talk to him alive. How does that work? Do you just leave a copy of yourself every time you use the box? Is that it? Are there copies of me all over the place now? What if he's not there? What if I changed something and he's not alive at all? Maybe all of this has been completely pointless. Maybe there's nothing I can do after all. Maybe these will be my last days, along with everybody else's. Ugh, the thought ties my stomach in knots. No, I better just not think about it and carry on. Did I bring enough gas? God, I hope I brought enough gas.
Well, considering you stole the ambulance, I mean, I guess that's one of those things you checked for before you steal the vehicle? Chapter 6, The Island. Danger of crocodiles. Oh, come on. Crocodiles is pretty obvious. Lambert doesn't like visitors, but that sign is really over the top. This isn't exactly Florida. R. Lambert, this is definitely the right place. Ooh, what's in the box? What's in the box? The box and label are pretty faded from the sun, so I can't make out who it's to or from, but it's been sitting here for a pretty long time. I guess nobody cared if I peek inside. It's a trophy for outstanding excellence in the field of experimental physics. I wouldn't drink out of it, but if the last few hours has taught me anything, it's that I'd probably find some use for it. Oh, back door. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Nice.
Mechanical jack. Attached to... Oh. It's an enema pump. Okay. That's it. Oh, what? Well, let's use the,
Man.
Really? That entire... Okay. All drained and no holes in the bottom either. No ores, I need to get the motor going. What's this? Nothing, apparently. We need to fill it up. Okay, we need to... grab the gas from the ambulance. Sorry, where's the fuel cap? Okay, plenty of gas left. Okay. Alright.
When I was a little lad, and so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Okay. Again, the crocodile signs. Right, I get it. Lambert likes his privacy, but these crocodile signs are really laying a bit thick. Unless he has pet crocodiles, sir. I mean... Spikes are usually pointy as if someone's sharpened them on purpose. Okay, I see how. Alright. There's our crocodile. Lambert sure takes his gardening seriously. These are some quality shears. And...
Ah! What the?
Okay. Well, the shears are history, but at least I managed to make a decent sized hole. And let's go around. What's to say the crocodile can't follow us? And the light's off, so we're not going to be time traveling anytime soon. Electronic components, some kind of Electronic thing. Good observation. There's a lot of electronic parts in there. None of it I recognize. We have a key here. What's this for? Looks like a blueprint for the still. Oh, this. Lambert's cooking up some moonshine in here. Okay, that's it. What about up there? Nothing? I want to make sure there's nothing else I can interact with. Okay, let's exit. We got the key. A sundial.
Hey.
Very classy. There's a big bright fish down there. It's locked. Okay, hold on before. Grill. Yeah, somebody forgot to clean up the grill. There's a set of tongs, though still might be useful. Okay. So we're gonna fry this fish and feed it to alligator. Do you want to stand where the cord is, sir? Let's turn it off. Okay. You going? You going? You're gone. Yeah. Hello. Why do we need a chainsaw? Figures. I finally come across something useful like a chainsaw, and of course there's no gas in it. Because why would there be? How does he get out of the house, though? Okay, so... Empty. Hole in fence. Are we filling up the chainsaw with the... Yeah. Okay. It's the only thing that we've got, so... So I'm wondering if the spikes on the fence were really more so to keep the crocodile in, because I know they can climb fences, scaringly enough. And we are going to chainsaw our way, or, you know, okay, we're just going to use that to unlock the door. I mean, you might as well just break down the entire thing. Honestly. Abstract painting. It's a triangle made of cubes going in circles. Empty box of matches. Let's grab that. There could... These could come in... Oh, there's only one left in the box. More triangles and circles. I mean, the guy... There's no way the guy is here. Because if he didn't hear us chainsawing his door open... Wine opener. Sunburst clock.
Boy.
This guy sure has some style. More abstract paintings. We have... dust print of a gun. It's not a good thing. Looks like there used to be a rifle mounted here. It's pretty dark in here. I'm positive these are all the same books. Really thick ones too. I doubt Lambert will miss a few. Just by the thickness of the book, most of these aren't for me. It's got a lot of copies of the same book though. Only one match in the box. We've only got one shot of it. Okay, we need Tinder. Are we... Okay. Fahrenheit 451. Piles and piles of books.
Nice.
Oh, hello. I was just clicking the rug. I want to see if you'd say something about it. I wish I knew how to play. I never had the piano lessons growing up, but I did play a mean kazoo. Is this where we're gonna need the wine? Okay, it worked. There's a ladder leading down to the basements of some kind. Looks like floor plans for the house with lots of handwritten notes. Seems Lambert is planning a lot of renovations. A lot of wine for just one guy. There's a bottle missing from this shelf. Chateau. I'm not gonna read that. Do you know if it's actually impressive? Or are you just saying that? There's a door here. The door's locked but doesn't feel too solid. Okay, so we're going to ram it down with something. Tanning bulb. Oh, this is how we time travel. There's blueprints for a time machine. I don't exactly have an engineering degree, but it says so on the drawings. Okay, before I do that, let's... Spherical contraption. Very sciencey.
No.
This bulb is way too big for it to fit inside. Just a regular... trash can. Man, I've been in this job for too long, can't even walk by a trash can anymore without checking if it needs to be empty. Okay. So... is there anything... we have this bulb here. Holy smokes, that's bright. Hey, my time machine is working again. Clickety click. Seriously? Right. Well. So I need... okay. Empty barrel. It looks like some kind of water collection system. Vegetables. This is how he must have survived for so long. Twig. Put Stranger Things to use. He's got wind machines out to get to for power, I'm going to assume. Oh, this completely changed. This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Wait, it's one of those extinguishers that need to be filled with water first. Okay. Enough food here to survive for a month.
Huh.
This wasn't here before. Okay, all these are locked. Let's go in here. Small photo lab. There's a small dark room over here. Red bulb, photo equipment, developer. It's got everything. Got the lid off. It's full of oil. That, okay. That's actually what we need to do. I wasn't sure. I just like, let's try. This is my workplace. This is Archon, so he's got the blueprints for the building. Not that it mattered much. The Mark II. This drawing is really complicated, but the outline of it looks a lot like the machine I have.
Wow.
This man is really something. According to those blueprints, this was Lambert's first version of the time machine. It looks completely abandoned, though. Okay, we've got flaming. We're not going to cut the vines, we're going to burn them. Okay, dude. Maybe not stand... Huh, this is not... I'm not sure I thought this through. Yeah, clearly. Okay, so, let's get some water. What in the world? Okay. Now let's extinguish the flames that we set. Okay, we got the axe. We can chop down the flimsy door. And in we go. A lava lamp. Okay, we just grabbed it. More abstract paintings. Somebody's taking good care of this fish. Lambert has to be around. Has to be around with the gun. Oh, right.
Whoa.
Whoa, trippy. There's a bottle here. That's weird. I don't think this bottle is made of glass. Even the cork seems painted on. July 18th, 1972. No progress this week. 2 months of cold nights since the imbecile broke my bedroom door. And last night I nearly got mauled by a bear, so I finally caved and built new doors. I'd like to see him blunder his way through these. Still, I must admit, he gives entirely new meaning to the term idiot-proof. I was talking about us. I was talking about us. This Wednesday, July 3rd. It's the math. There's simply no fighting it. No way in hell am I going to reliably generate the 1.21 gigawatts required to power the current design. I'm scrapping it, the whole thing. I'm trying to start over. I'm going in circles, and everything keeps bringing me back to the handheld device the idiot showed me. How in blazes did I accomplish that? October 21st, 1993, success. Using the salvaged photo equipment I scavenged in March, I reduced the size of the circuits in the fabrication process by order of magnitude. Once I redesign and reproduce the rest of the components, this thing should be able to run off a moderately sized diesel generator. December 31st, 1999. Well, here we are. Truth be told, I never imagined celebrating the turn of the millennium on the godforsaken pile of dirt in the middle of a swamp. I've never been one for parties, but given the chance, I'd give anything to make an ass of myself with lampshade at this social gathering right now, rather than savoring the last moments of the year over yet another cabbage dinner and the last bottle of cheap Merlot. Okay, that's it. It's another small plant. Oh, that was the bed. It's locked. Okay, so let's use this, which I'm going to soon open. That, and now we're going to meet our... Yep. And there we go.
Stop right there!
Whoa, wait! Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe!
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here, or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
Why you?
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family's signet. I made this. It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you'd been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You've succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation. I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations, and after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this, too, was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus. Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening. And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trials must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
Not sure this is going to end the
How did I
way.
get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.